Namaskaram everyone. Today I'm going to talk about ghee. When I say ghee, I'm flooded with my childhood memories. In the village where I grew up, we got amazing pure Desi cow's milk. And in those days, there was no concept of A1, A2 or even organic milk for that matter. All we knew was we had Padma Amma, our next door milk supplier, and her beautiful cow Lakshmi, who gave us tasty milk. We were nourished by her milk, and it was a very symbiotic relationship. She gave us tasty milk, and the vegetable waste from our kitchen went straight to her. We used to feed her, and I remember even picking the cow dung to put it on my courtyard. Those were really sweet memories. I remember my mother carefully collecting the creamy layer from the curd, and when the bottle was full, we children would fight who is going to do the shaking. It was a fun thing because it's a joy to see the butter floating on the water, and she would collect it and start melting it. And when this process starts, we had a task to do. She would ask us to collect some drumstick leaves. You know, in villages, almost all the houses had drumstick tree and mardani chedi. It's very common to see these plants, and we would run to pluck the drumstick leaves. And when we are done with the drumstick leaves plucking, we wouldn't just stop there. We would gather those sticky gum that comes from the tree and we would smear it on each other. It was, really adventurous thing for us. Just something simple as preparing ghee became like a very festive thing for us. And when we returned home, the home will be filled with the aroma of the ghee. It was such a beautiful thing. We would just put it in the ghee and it just makes a crackling sound, and my mother would put some salt crystal into it and then turn the stove off, and that's it, and then it sets into beautiful ghee. I'm sure many of you would have tasted this drumstick leaf that is crunchy. You can mix it with hot rice. It tastes great. It's yum. You should try it if you haven't done that already. But today, with changing lifestyles, we don't have the patience or the energy to do it in the traditional way. Now, we would rather prefer buying it from a store. But do you know that the ghee that is sold in the market is usually taken from the milk's cream than from the curd's cream? There is a huge difference when we do this in a traditional way. Dhanyam's ghee is done using the traditional methods. Organic milk is boiled and it is set into curd, and the cream from the curd is taken and it is churned into butter, and that butter is melted to prepare ghee. The native cows roam free and they feed on the hillside vegetation, which is usually abundant in herbs. If the cows are kept in enclosure and are fed with artificial cattle feed that has hormone-inducing substances to produce more milk, the quality of milk is very different. Our cows give flavorful, nourishing milk, rich in nutrients and medicinal properties. This is mainly because of the nourishment they get from the organic plants they forage upon. The milk is heated in a big iron vessel using wood fire, and after boiling it, it's cooled and set into curd. The cream from the curd is collected and is churned with water to separate butter. The floating butter is gathered and is melted, and we have the Dhanyam's ghee. Lot of care goes into every step of this process, and we always make it in small batches than mass producing it. And about the taste, look at that grainy, creamy, golden ghee. When you taste Dhanyam's organic Desi ghee, you will know it for yourself. Next time you visit Dhanyam, please remember to add Dhanyam's organic ghee to your shopping list. You can add this to paruppu podi, sambar, vattakolumbu. It just enhances the taste of your cooking, and I'm sure your family members would love it. You know, in Ayurveda, they say ghee is medicine, and we are happy to provide a quality medicine to your family. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll meet you soon with more videos from Dhanyam. Namaskar.